Internet's is Premium Pete, and you are now listening to What's a Podcast with DJ Jerome Baker III, Streetwear Eddie, and my homie, Abdul. Don't charge Abdul. Shouts to Sound Time. Check them out. They good fellas. Cheers.
1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. We are back. Episode 133. What's a podcast? What's a podcast? We are back. DJ Jerome Baker III. I am here. Shout out to my guy, always available. Hashtag Streetwear Eddie, aka making a purchase right now.
What's good, fellas?
And Super Collector, aka Don't Charge Abdul.
Yeah, Super Collector.
Super Collector. I'm not a collector.
Super Collector just sounds crazy, man.
Why
they play me like that?
It was the vibe. That's what they picked up on.
The title of the fucking episode.
Yeah. Episode 133, What's a Podcast? We are back. Fall is here, even though it's still a little warm during the day.
Today was nice, man. Yesterday and today was hot, actually.
It was hot, but
today was a little hot, man.
It's supposed to rain like for the next couple of days, and we're creeping up on Indigenous Peoples Day, which is a beautiful thing.
Yes. We're going to celebrate that.
Yeah, for sure. We're just going to celebrate that by killing some white people. But nevertheless.
Oh, my goodness.
You know
Jesus Christ.
No, we're not going to do
said that? Who said that?
Abdul.
Oh, okay.
But that's coming up soon.
Love for all, hatred for none.
Yeah, love for all that good stuff. Unity, UNITY.
Yeah.
Anyway, what's good, dudes? How's everybody?
What's up with you, man?
First of all, we want to give a big shout out to everybody who listened to Poisonous Darts. Our first sort of like just.
What are we gonna call that? What is it, like a mini episode, or?
I don't think it's
a short episode or a recap. No, it's not a recap. It's
just like a
little teaser. It's like it's like a tester. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Remember
when you give out testers out in the hood, like just to keep draw people in. Yeah.
Are you saying it's like a free dime bag? Is that what you're
saying? Like, you know, like little a snapshot of what's to come.
I'm going to keep it a bit more suburban with my upbringing.
Okay, let's go. Mesa, Arizona. Let's go.
When you go when you go to Costco and they give you like the
tasters.
Like when you walk into the food court and they're like, here you go.
That's what that was.
Try sample.
Man, listen, I used to kill those samples.
Because do you really need 27 pounds of steamed shrimp?
Bourbon chicken?
Or fish fillet?
Do you need 35 pounds of bourbon chicken?
Yeah, fucking fish fillet cut up in 37 pieces.
But when you're walking through that lane, that's the best chicken you ever had in your life.
Hell yeah.
That one piece will get you fucked up. And you get a whole plate and be like, what the fuck did I get this for?
It's never good. The whole plate is never good.
The whole plate's never good.
It's just that one piece of fucking chicken that's just fire. You're like, God damn, what is this shit doing to my taste buds right now?
It's got to be different.
You're eating bourbon chicken for the next
You're saying they order the chicken from somewhere else to cut it up and give it to the samples?
If you walk past there, they dig up in the pot with the toothpick and hand it to you right out the joint.
Yeah.
So basically, that's what Poisonous Darts is. It's just like we said, it's just a quick way to start your week off.
Yeah.
It's 15-minute episodes of things that we feel are just sort of like important in what's going down. You know?
Bourbon chicken's fire.
One piece
So that's going to be happening every week. We're going to be dropping that little mini episode or tester on Monday mornings,
Teaser.
Right? Teaser.
Yeah. 15 minutes max.
And then the actual full episodes are still dropping on Thursday mornings.
Yeah. So you hear this Thursday morning, it's going down. And you know, we're just here we're a media company. We're a conglomerate with no Busta Rhymes.
Yo, I like that. When you say it, we sound official.
A
media company.
That is why Streetwear Eddie is headed to the West Coast. You know,
a lot of meetings lined up.
Tons of meetings lined up.
Tons of
studio
meetings,
space.
You know, cats out the bag.
You know what I'm saying?
Don't talk about cats out the bag.
All right.
I'm just going out there and lay out the groundwork for Abdul's Complex Con.
Complex Con. I'm gonna be there, man. I'm excited. I haven't been to LA in a minute, so I'm excited to be
Abdul's
out there.
hosting Complex Con.
I'm not hosting Complex Con officially.
Listen, officially, but
unofficially, I'm going to be in the building.
Abdul's going to be in the building. If you see
That's
him,
a fact.
you know what I'm saying? If you want to get interviewed, if you want to
Front
give
row
a discount on some sneakers, whatever the case may be. Also have a booth, a very ethnic booth selling hot sauce.
You're going to be selling hot sauce.
It's me and Premium Pete.
Yeah.
Setting up a hot sauce stand in Complex Con.
Too much sauce.
That's actually a pretty good idea.
I'm trying to tell you, look, you guys will be playing Frank Sinatra and Punjabi MC at the same time.
You should be hitting the pasta sauce and the hot sauce
at the same time.
The too much sauce booth.
Fela Kuti.
Mad sauce.
Fela Kuti and Frank Sinatra. Let's go. So,
let's go.
You should do it.
You know what I'm saying? That's November, the weekend of November 6th and 7th, correct?
I believe so. It's the first weekend in November. So yeah, that
I
sounds
think
right.
It's the 6th and 7th. Yeah, so
I'm
be on the lookout
there,
for
man.
that. If you're going to, I don't think I'm gonna make Complex.
You're not DJing Complex Con this year?
Nah, I'm trying to go to Miami for Basel. Actually,
When's that? In December?
Like the first week. So
first week of December.
Yeah, so it's like the 3rd through like the 10th or something like that.
Okay.
So Basel's always fun. It's Miami, so it's always a good time just to get away.
Where do you stay when you're in Miami?
I've been sleeping on Spencer's couch for the past couple times.
Oh, there you go. That's perfect.
But in Basel, there's so many people down there that all the hotels are just like completely booked out with crazy rates.
Yeah.
Especially if you're trying to stay on the beach, you know. So
yeah, the beach is a little bit hectic and pricey. I stayed in the design district the last time I was out there, and I actually really liked it.
I like the design district too.
Yeah.
I met Virgil and I met Angelo and Chris Union. They had like their whatever little team they had of doing work together. They had this one space, and they were all in the space, like designing T-shirts and selling stuff. And then there's a couple different fairs that I like. I like the actual Art Basel fair, which is like an old airplane hangar. Design Miami has a fair.
And all of this is in the design district, right? It's not really on the beach.
Yeah, this is all design district. Yeah, and then there's one other. I run into Lokesh every time I go to Miami.
Yeah. Lokesh goes crazy down there.
No. I run into Lokesh at 4 a.m. though, right?
Yeah. Where you got space? 11?
He's spaced out.
No. I run into him on the way. Like he's just getting ready to go out.
Yeah.
I'm winding.
Does he live down there?
Nah, Lokesh lives in DC, but he does Basel for like 12 days at a time though. He's there a couple days before.
He's up for 9 out of those 12 days.
Yeah. Easily. And then you don't see him again until April. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah.
He legitimately
sounds like you should stay with him when you go.
I want to stay alive, so no, I don't.
Shout out to
he does Miami right.
No, he does it right.
He does it right. Every time I go, I literally will just bump into somebody.
Yeah.
He's like, Jerome, oh my God. He'll be like shirtless, 4 a.m., 9 girls, 3 other dudes who look like they're just
Listen, if
wilding.
you're single, you want to be with Lokesh. I'm telling you that right now.
Yeah. You're definitely
He's going crazy.
You're definitely in space at like 5 a.m.
It's always weird the places he kind of goes to. He does Art Basel. He does the music festival down there. What's that? The electronic music
Winter Music Conference.
Music Conference. Yeah. And then he does that the Burning Man shit. Where is Burning Man? It's in Nevada or some shit, right?
It's in the desert, yeah.
Yeah. Yo, he goes crazy for that. Like he got like the whole VIP hookup at the Burning Man, and
he makes like his own little tent, his own little colony.
I mean, I think it's a certain level that you can buy. You can be like in Gen Pop, or you can have the VIP.
I feel like you gotta like bring like a whole like Winnebago out there and like kind of do your own thing type shit.
Nah, he gets a car from some airport wherever he lands, like 3 hours away, and then drives out there. But he's got the nice hookup. He's like with like the Victoria's Secret models and all this.
Yeah,
crazy
but there's
shit.
no hotels or nothing out there.
No. He's staying. He's got the VIP tent.
Oh,
I'm telling you, you can buy like the tent, and the level of tent that you get.
I'm with it.
Is Fire Festival vibes.
Lokesh is big dog in it when it comes to Miami. Like I'm trying to tell you, like every time we just be on the humble, run into each other. I'm doing things legal, like I'm doing proper things, and he's on his way. Well,
he's doing proper things too. Let's not throw that out.
He's on his way to just a whole different experience.
Yeah. His experience is completely different from yours.
I'm going home at 4 or 5 a.m. He
just woke up.
He just left one spot and is now onto the second leg of the night, which goes on till 1:30 in the afternoon.
Easily.
Exactly.
Easily. Sometimes more. I have run into him at like 7, 8 o'clock at night.
Yeah,
the sun's still out. He's just moving. I'm like, bro, you crazy.
Quietly, he's done that 24-hour club run here in DC. I've seen him coming in out of Flash at like, you know what I'm saying? When Flash has those events where they do like the 24-hour thing, he's in there for like 22 and a half hours out of the 24 hours.
But, okay, so what is the person's motivation to be in a nightclub at 10 a.m.?
I think he's
cocaine. I mean, let's be honest. Let's be honest, yo.
I mean, listen,
yo.
He listens to that.
I hear you, yo.
That's his shit.
It's got to be like Molly.
I mean,
cocaine.
What Eddie said kind of maybe goes hand in hand with that sort of lifestyle.
For
I'm not sure.
It's definitely like cocaine, Molly, alcohol, maybe some like.
Should we?
Like
we might need to
meth
bleep
or
out,
something or some ketamine.
we might need to bleep out his name, Silent Time, when this drops.
I don't think that Lokesh partakes in any of it. I'm just saying the people around him and some
just
of
what's conducive to 24-hour club.
Like it was like the first time that it was one of the first time I was down there. We're on some rooftop. We're on the rooftop at 11.
Okay.
Right.
Yep.
And Kate Renata was actually DJing on the rooftop of 11. I looked, and Space is across the street.
Yes.
I looked down, and I literally see Lokesh and his crew breakdancing in the middle of the street. It's 5 o'clock in the morning.
Yo.
Killing the game.
Oh,
and I'm
man.
like,
doing windmills in the asphalt.
I knew it was him because I saw him earlier in the
Shirtless.
day. Same clothes.
Shirtless doing a windmill. God damn.
Somebody had
on
on
something.
Somebody had on a leather vest and like shiny pants, and I was like, "Oh, that's his band. Of course, that's
of course.
him.
Yeah, they fit right in."
So shout out to him, though, man.
Pause on the shiny pants and leather vest.
Nah, fuck it. That's what he had on.
You know, when you see somebody and you're like, you see them,
you see the reflection.
Yeah.
And then when you see them, you're like, oh, I think that's they're in the middle of the street breakdancing. Oh,
listen, his pants were glittering. Respectfully,
Miami is fantastic, though, man.
Miami's
I love it
great
down there.
Yeah.
So Basel is fun. Like I
3
said,
days tops. Miami, Vegas 3 days. I can maybe do Miami for like 4.
Miami,
I could do Miami for.
If you're not like going hard the whole time, you could do Miami.
If you're going hard, I think 4 days tops.
Oh, going hard 2 days.
Vegas, I don't want to do.
Going hard
I can't do more than
2
3 days in Vegas.
If you laying on the beach all day, one or two of the days and not going out, you could do like 4 or 5 days.
Yeah, for sure.
But if you're going out hitting it hard, 2 days anywhere.
2 days in Miami.
3 days for me. I don't drink, so I can do 3.
I've been to Vegas at one time, but I can see how it eats people up.
No, Vegas fucks you up.
If Vegas wasn't so far, you could do it in 1 day.
Easily.
You know
I'm good. I'll be completely satisfied with just
one
being there
night,
for 1 day.
One night, done. But it's too far, so you go for the weekend.
We did Vegas for 1 day, and I was just like,
from Arizona or from here?
Flew from here.
Oh, you tripping?
Met my brother out there, and just
you hit it hard with Kellen
for that. Oh my god!
Shout out to Kellen with bottle service with boats and shit.
Oh, Kellen's next level right now.
Kellen kills it right now.
Kellen's about to
tell me more. What's going on, Kellen? For those that don't know, if you just started listening to
my
our
younger
podcast,
brother, for sure,
is Jerome's younger
Kellen
brother.
Been like
and runs shit in Arizona.
Kellen's story's been like, who the fuck
tier.
this motherfucker think he is?
He's top tier with it. He's in a good
bullshit.
place. He's I'll tell you guys off air what his next.
Kellen been on his running
is.
shit too, man. We're friends on the Nike running app.
Yeah,
he's getting some miles in.
Yeah, so I mean, Kel's in a good place, man.
Okay,
but episode 133.
He got to come visit you someday, man. Has he ever been out here?
He'll be here. Yeah, he's been here a bunch of times, but he'll be here next month.
You never met Kellen before?
Not in person, no.
Oh shit, Kellen used to be out here all the time. That's the homie, man.
Yeah. So he'll be here the weekend of November 12th. His friend from college is getting married, and I'm going up to New York for the wedding, and then Kel's going to come back here and hang out for 2 days.
Should we have him on the podcast? Maybe?
If we record on a Tuesday, I just got to get another.
All right.
We can figure it out. I have another camera.
We might be able to be doing some. We got to start doing some live shit soon too.
I mean, we could do that in person. I mean, we have the spot back open.
And you know what I mean? Kellen ain't wearing no mask and shit, so it don't matter. There's no COVID. There's no COVID protocol we have to worry about.
There's no mask in Arizona.
He's not like Nas. Nas got the COVID mask on all the time.
Does Nas have a mask on?
He did that day.
I don't know.
He did the day we saw him outside of the club. He wasn't dapping nobody up.
He took it off in the club though, probably. Like he had it outside,
which is so funny.
Fresh air, mask on in the club, mask off.
Yeah, that's the complete opposite of what you need.
You know what happened? When he got in the club, he had it on.
Yeah,
but then as the Hennessy started flowing,
I mean, you can't drink with a mask on.
Yeah.
So basically,
the blunt started going around and the Henny shot started going around.
Yeah, they were smoking a little bit, but like I said, I was DJing, so I just saw them. I'm like, okay,
Isn't that the day you said the next day you woke up and you had a fucking contact high?
Yeah, he slept like a baby.
Okay, well they were smoking a little bit.
I was in a different place because one of the homies came over and just was so excited Nas was there, and
he just rolled up all his weed.
He was giving them like incredibly potent weed, and my cousin's with me, and she don't smoke and I don't smoke, but he's like, Jerome, oh my God, that's Nas, And he's just like in the weed, and I'm just watching the smoke, and time is just slowing down
You
more.
and your sister went to Yums after work?
My cousin, where did we go? I think we went to Wendy's on Georgia Avenue.
You went somewhere to eat.
Yeah. So, what's the podcast? Episode 133. We are back. We are in a good place. We want to give a big, speaking of masks and sort of just like being responsible, Kyrie Irving can kick rocks.
Kyrie Irving doesn't believe in the mask?
He's basically not wanting to get vaccinated. And in New York and San Francisco, you have to be, in order to enjoy indoor entertainment, you have to be vaccinated, at least one shot. And so his basketball team is basically saying they're starting to prepare, because the season starts on the 19th in 2 weeks. Mm-hmm. So they're basically starting to prepare as if he's not going to be with the team for home games and practices. And basically,
so he'll play on the road games.
Certain ones
at any arena that allows people to come in.
So he'll play no home games and no games in San Francisco.
Okay.
But he stands to lose $300,000
per game,
which equals $15 million
per home game.
San Francisco also.
Well, it's San Francisco too.
Okay.
Yeah,
so whatever, that's crazy.
So like say if they play,
that's a lot of money.
So let's say they get to the NBA Finals and it's Brooklyn versus San Francisco or the Golden State.
He
wouldn't be able to play in the series.
If they get to the finals and he don't take the shot, he gonna have a letter in his fucking locker.
He gonna have more than
You know
that.
what I'm saying? He gonna get fired. He gonna get fired.
They'll sue him. Yeah, they won't pay him.
They'll breach a contract. So.
Absolutely. Yep. So, but nevertheless, actually, on a good note about vaccination is Portugal, the country who I still have an issue with because of the role they played in slavery. They are 86% fully vaccinated. Wow. The Navy officer that led the vaccine program said the key to success was to keep politics out of it, which 100% makes sense.
Yes.
However, we know that
that's impossible in America.
That stood no chance to happen here in the States because of. I really believe because of who was in charge of the country
45
when all of this happened. I think if Biden had been in charge when all this happened, it'd be a much different tone.
Or Obama.
Or Obama, of course.
Yeah.
Obama's the greatest. But I think you're absolutely right, man. I think the way it's kind of hard to come back from that whole fake news thing and the rhetoric around the vaccine and the news that was spread about the vaccine and where it came from and the reasons for it.
And the virus
and all that stuff. And, it's kind of hard to come back from that now, like a year and a half later. You know what I'm saying? Because the damage had already been done. So, I mean, listen, Portugal is doing it, man. 86%. I think New Zealand is also kind of high as far as they stopped having cases of vaccine. Their borders have been shut since like March of last year or some shit.
Well, they've had where they definitely shut down. They reached herd immunity. They were at like a 0, and they had like one person. They had like one new case.
They traced it down super quick. They
killed him.
Quarantined everybody.
They didn't kill him, but basically they shut the country down.
They put him on house arrest.
They shut the country down.
Dead.
They shut the country down for 3 weeks. Because of one person. Complete lockdown. You know what I'm saying? Which is fantastic.
Imagine how much of an asshole you feel like if you him.
Yeah, I mean, and how did you get it?
The whole fucking country is shut down.
It probably came from somewhere.
They came back from somewhere else. Yeah,
that's probably what happened.
I think
he probably went shopping in America.
I think what truly needs to happen though, in order to really get rid of this, you only have 2 options. Either you lock the world down for the next 3 years, which you're not going to do.
You can't.
Or you just have to really eliminate everybody that has COVID.
Just kill them.
Or you just make everybody get the fucking vaccine.
But
we have too many rights in this country. Yeah, that's actually what it is.
I think so.
Well, black people don't.
You're
Everybody
right.
else does. Black people.
You're fucking right. That's
we barely get anything.
I mean, even some rights that everybody shares. Like the right to not get a fucking vaccine. Everybody has that right.
So here's what I'm saying. The people who are not getting the vaccine, we all know the stats. Is they have a higher chance of getting it, a higher chance of passing it on, and a higher chance of dying from it. Right. So at this point, if you don't want to get it, just eliminate the problem. Like we're giving. I think we have too many rights, but the one thing we really have, we have too many options.
Got too many options. I think that's the better way to put it.
Give all those people COVID and not the shot.
Of course, give one person in their family COVID and watch and when you see it up front and see how
there's people whose family members have died of COVID and they're still not getting the shot because they can handle it.
Eliminate them. Then. Like if you don't eliminate, because at this point you have to stop pacifying people. You have to stop playing nice. You have to stop your rights in your body. Listen, if you don't care about my body, whatever. But the fact that you can pass it on to these children, my daughter, so many kids in her school that have had it. It's insane, bro. It's literally insane to see children with it and adults really just like fighting over it.
I heard children are also dying from it too.
Yeah,
I'm sure they are. What you know what I'm saying? But
the thing is, if like your kid gets it, you're gonna definitely get it.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like you're not gonna like stop parenting your kid or like get in bed with them and like comfort them and like help them and like you know what I'm saying? Like you're gonna get it. Like somebody like, you're gonna get it.
I mean, my daughter's mother and I had to basically have that conversation. Like if, I don't know how everybody else does it, but her school kind of keeps the kids at tables in groups of 3. So they try to limit the you know what I mean? So if her group of 3 gets sent home, who's she gonna stay with for 10 days? Right? Like, is she gonna stay with her mother or is she gonna stay with me? Like we had to have a real conversation.
She's gonna stay with you.
You already used to keep the mask on.
I still keep the mask on.
No, I'm saying so she'll just stay with you and you just have the mask on in the crib.
Man, who wants to do that? Like,
the thing is, you're not gonna do that. You're gonna be like, fuck it, like let's get whatever.
I'm just gonna be popping. I'm just going down with the team.
Like we both gonna be up in bed sick.
Listen, green juices every day.
Yeah,
listen, there's so many ill COVID
recipes.
Oh my
juice
God,
recipes.
It's incredible. It's
incredible. My God.
You just gotta go to the hospital. You get that cocktail shot or whatever the fuck they giving people.
They have one.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for the pill to come out, man. The pill is about to drop.
But they said the pill's a false narrative. I watched Fauci's interview this morning. He said it is not.
They have some shot that they give people that when they get COVID, they give them some kind of like.
I need that shot.
You don't need it until you get it.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? And then when you get it, you go to the hospital, you get some shot. Like, I don't know. If you catch it early enough, there's something you can get.
We're sounding real Facebooky right now. Let's move on.
Shout out to Facebook, which was down.
I don't even have Facebook. I'm just saying.
I'm just telling you, that's how we sound, though. We sound very Facebooky.
I don't know what Facebook sounds like.
We sound like we're just regurgitating a bunch of misinformation.
God.
No, that's a fact. I don't know what it's called.
I heard this. Eat some bee pollen. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, fuck all that. Fuck that homeopathic shit, yo.
But
take me to the hospital.
Basically, if you live in the world, obviously Facebook was down for approximately 6 hours yesterday. Facebook, WhatsApp, and Instagram.
Oh shit!
And so I felt really bad because people aren't aware of how much other countries.
I had no idea.
Well, other countries live on WhatsApp.
Yeah,
like they literally
and Facebook.
Facebook too, but WhatsApp, like country like India, China,
every Latin
Caribbean countries, they live on WhatsApp.
No, they do not even respond.
They don't even use their text messages.
They don't use text messages.
No, the text message is when they say they'll text you, it's on WhatsApp.
It's on WhatsApp.
The Monday party that I DJ is all the people involved in the club are African. Yep. I think there was usually the conversation runs all day long. There was nothing. I was like, oh, tonight's gonna be stupid light. Dunk because they can't promote to their people.
Yeah.
And what happened last night?
It was
super
popping.
light. No, it was super light.
Oh, it was super light.
Because they couldn't promote. They used WhatsApp to get people to come out, and it couldn't happen.
They should sue Facebook.
So basically, I feel like the illest sort of response to that was how much Twitter was popping yesterday.
Yeah.
Twitter was 2008 Twitter yesterday. It was everything you can imagine on there. Like it was just.
What was happening? I'm not like the big Twitter dude.
People just ran back. People who don't tweet, who use Facebook or Instagram.
Just people just felt like they had something, had to say something.
They had to have some sort of social media.
They had to scratch that social media itch, and so Twitter was basically popping. So basically, with Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp down, obviously with Instagram down, there was a lot of people just like, that itch, that paying attention to other people's lives was just done for 6 hours. And I saw a lot of people celebrating it, and a lot of information. They said the people who work at Facebook couldn't even get into their own offices because like their key cards weren't working.
Yo, that means they fucked up. Somebody fucked up like a really big time.
What I read some things that clearly weren't true, but I read some things about. They basically were saying just like the pathway that your computer takes to getting on Facebook was removed from the internet. That's what somebody said. So I don't know.
So Facebook's still down or no?
I think it's up now.
Came back. Oh.
Yeah. But I feel
it
like
looks like they did some sort of changes and some pushes that they made to their infrastructure. Something went wrong with internet protocols. I was reading it and it was kind of confusing. And anyway, it essentially erased Facebook off the internet. And since it was gone, the push that they would have sent back out to correct it was no longer even being able to done, because at this point, Facebook is completely gone. And as well as that same system controls like key cards and data centers. So nobody was even able to enter like their offices. They weren't able to get into the data centers to reboot the computers. None of that shit was able to happen.
Damn.
So they had to wait for somebody to actually physically go get like keys to open these doors to the data center. So
they're like, what are those? People like came like a regular like key and shit.
Clusterfuck. Like, and then not to mention the day before, this is how crazy it is. The day before, the whistleblower who had all that information on the 37-year-old lady who was like a data scientist at Facebook was on what's the name of that show, man? 60 Minutes, just dropping the dime on all of them. You know what I mean? Like, and the shit she said, man, she actually just went in front of Congress today, and I don't know what the update was, but she was supposed to go on there and talk about how Facebook knew about how harmful it is to teenage girls, and they already knew all these things. They knew about, they misled investors, misled the public. They knew their platform amplifies hate, violence, and political unrest, and you know, they tried to just hide it from all their users. Another thing was misleading investors. They deceived the investors by making public statements that don't square with the internal actions of Facebook. What else did they try to do? Affecting global societies. She said that the version of Facebook that exists today is tearing our societies apart and causing ethnic violence around the world. And they knew that and just continued telling the public that that's not true. You know what I'm saying? All the shit that happened with the January 6th insurrection at the Capitol, like all of that was Facebook. Facebook was the one platform that motherfuckers were able to post whatever they wanted about fake news on there, and nobody did anything about it. So
I mean, that's kind of what it's for, you know?
Nah, that's not what it's for, bro. That's not what it's for.
You to post whatever you want to post on your page.
Yeah, but you can't post fake stuff, and you can't post hate stuff. You can't post stuff that's completely untrue when it comes to political parties and something that's towards another group of people.
Why can't you?
Well, because it's fake news. That's how all this political unrest starts.
I mean, all news is fake news, dog. Like, it's all bullshit.
Nah, that's not true.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, you could put whatever you want. You don't have to follow them. Like, if you choose to follow somebody and believe what they're posting, then that's on you.
Nah, that if I'm getting news that I think is supposed to be real, and I'm reading it on a platform that I trust.
If you're supposed to, I mean, if it's like CNN posting it or Fox posting it, something like that, then yeah, like NPR. But if it's like you're posting it on your fucking page, who the fuck cares?
Well, that's how the shit starts. That's how it starts, essentially. Yeah. So, but that just happened on Sunday. Shorty outed all of Facebook, and then on Monday, this shit happened. Apparently, cost the company like over $6 billion in lost revenue, which is crazy. If they can lose that much in one day, like, you know what I'm saying?
Well, I thought it was $6 billion in Zuckerberg's money, right? Or was it for the company?
Well, it said Zuckerberg's money, but I thought about it and I was like, why would Zuckerberg lose money if it's is it because Facebook's stock dropped? I don't think the stock
or is that just how much he individually would lose?
I don't know, man. It just sounds like just because Facebook is down, I think the company would lose that much money. It wouldn't be Zuckerberg. Maybe it is. Correct us if we're wrong.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, let me know.
If you can lose $6 billion, dog, you're chilling anyways.
Yeah, I mean, the fucking Forbes list just came out today, and your man Bezos is what, 200 bill?
Yeah.
It's worth 200 bill, number one on the Forbes list.
Yeah, he's chilling.
And for the first time in 25 years, Trump was not included on that list of wealthiest people in America.
Wow.
You know he's got to be bitter about that.
He's a sham the entire way, though. Like, he's a buster.
Was Ye on there?
Who? Ye?
Kanye?
You know what? I don't know. I just saw a headline that said that Trump wasn't included in the list. Yeah, I didn't actually look at the list. I'm
looking at the article right now, and he has a net worth of $2.5 billion. He missed making the list by roughly $400 million.
Kanye does $2.5 billion?
This is Trump.
Oh, fuck Trump.
Yeah, this is Trump. There's no mention of Kanye in this. So
is Kanye even worth a bill? Like,
I mean, if you ask him, he is.
Yeah, well, that doesn't mean it's accurate.
I don't think.
Didn't Forbes post that he's a billionaire?
I don't know.
They later retracted it.
Okay.
Yeah, so I think even with Kanye though, you can't believe it. And in the same,
you can't believe anything Kanye says. He just says shit just to say shit.
Yeah. He's the type of person where even if having money, it doesn't make you dope. It doesn't make you a good person. He was better when he didn't have money.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm just
bring
not
the
a
old
fan
Kanye
of,
back.
Yeah, I miss the old Kanye.
Oh, yeah.
Episode 133. What's a podcast? So basically, the Kellogg company workers are on strike. They want livable wages and better benefits.
Please give them that.
I've never had cereal in my life.
You're crazy.
You've never had cereal?
I'm allergic. I'm black. I'm allergic to milk.
You never had cereal with no milk?
Nah, for what? No. My mom got busy. She loves us. You know what I mean?
You never had almond milk?
No, I don't believe in that.
Vanilla almond milk is kind of fire.
Kinda. See, you said kinda. So
no, it is fire. I like it.
Nah.
I don't really drink too much milk.
You've never had cereal your whole life.
Cereal.
Never had cereal.
You never had milk your whole life?
Never.
Yo.
What? This is crazy.
Jerome, you be fucking some pizza up, dog, so a bowl of cereal ain't gonna kill you.
I mean, I'm 41.
I've seen you eating dairy.
Yeah. Nah.
Just saying, you threw a party called Grilled Cheese Social. Let's not get it fired.
And I didn't always get to eat.
I think I did see you eating a grilled cheese.
That's a fact.
If I eat ice cream, it's over. It's done.
If anybody eats ice cream, it's over.
Okay. So I'm still a child of God. You know what I mean? So some things work, some things don't.
My wife is black, and she's also lactose intolerant. But
does being black have something to do with being lactose intolerant?
Oh yeah, it's a real thing.
Black people are more
susceptible to be lactose.
It's like 40% or some shit like that. The number is kind of crazy. But she still fucks up some cereal. But what's your cereal of choice? Kellogg? I mean, I grew up in West Africa, and even in Sierra Leone,
you like
in
Kix.
the fucking 80s.
You like Kix.
Kellogg's was still the shit, bro.
Hold on, bro. I just did the knowledge. I don't know about this website. It's the first one that comes up, which I never trust the first one.
What did they say?
I want to hear. Hold on. What's your Google search, though?
Blackdoctor.org. My Google search is Black people lactose intolerance. And basically it says approximately 75% of the African American population is lactose intolerant. Furthermore, lactose intolerance tends to be more common among blacks, Asian, Arabs, Hispanics, Native Americans, Jewish people, Italians, and Greeks.
I mean, listen, that sounds about right.
Only
I got a lot
Europeans can drink that shit.
Lactose intolerancy in my family.
Well, you're African,
Arab, whatever you want to say, Asian, like all of that.
Yeah, you got all of it, bro.
Yeah.
So you're. I'm
also susceptible to
your stomach's fucked up.
I personally am
but you
not,
still eat it.
My stomach is still third world. I still eat stuff from 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, you third world stomach, plus you're from Baltimore. It's a double negative right there.
Yeah, the water we drink is a little bit different.
The water we drink is.
Abdul goes to vacation on Mexico. He drinks regular tap water.
Straight up and down.
I'm good. Just give me the tap water.
I'm good. Yeah.
But
straight up.
Man,
I went to fucking India and drank tap water.
Oh shit!
That was gangster with it.
He had some monkey shit in there.
Anyway.
Oh my god!
Damn.
Yeah,
you got
straight up and down.
But nevertheless, I mean, I just think that cereal, it just never.
Cereal is fucking delicious.
It never happened in our house, bro.
What's your cereal of choice, Eddie?
I haven't had cereal in a long time, but I used to fuck with all that shit.
Do you guys buy? Do you buy milk for the house?
Nah.
No. No cereal, obviously.
We have
Your wife doesn't have cereal.
Oat milk. No, we don't have cereal.
Oh, that's fancy though. Oat milk is very new, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know. That's for the coffee.
Oh, you put oat milk in your coffee.
My wife puts oat milk in her coffee. I drink mine black. But
wow,
I never had coffee either.
We don't have no cereal in the house. We have like
crazy.
granola and yogurt, shit like that for breakfast, but we don't have no like cereal.
That's a healthy household right there.
Listen,
Yeah, we don't have.
yeah,
I don't have one.
3 times a day.
Not one box of cereal has ever been in my crib where I live at right now.
Ooh.
Yo, my cereal of choice. I go plain Jane, cornflakes, Kellogg's.
Straight up cornflakes. You put
That's
bananas in it.
Nah, that shit is whack. I put sugar in my milk.
Oh, you
though.
put sugar in your milk?
Yeah.
Then why not get Frosted Flakes?
Because it's just a little bit different. Because I'll probably end up putting sugar in that too.
Oh,
so I
put
just
sugar.
get it without the sugar and add my own sugar.
Do you put sugar in your grits?
I've never had grits. I don't think.
Sometimes I do. Sometimes
need to have
put,
grits?
Sometimes I put cheese, salt, pepper, and butter.
I put salt, pepper, butter all day. Yeah,
but,
for sure.
but not if you put sugar.
No cheese or sugar. Yeah, just
yeah.
salt, pepper, butter all day.
I've never had grits
Hot,
before.
sometimes hot sauce.
Oh yeah, hot sauce for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Grits are fantastic.
Grits are
I
good with
always
sugar
thought-
too.
Yeah.
I always thought grits was sort of like oatmeal kind of thing. Like
It's
I didn't
almost-
know you.
It's like oatmeal but better.
Yeah, but why would I
better.
want to put salt, butter, and
It's
pepper
like
in my
well,
oatmeal?
until you- because that's why it's better because you could put salt, pepper, butter in like grits.
Honestly,
you can't put it in oatmeal.
grits are very much devoid of flavor. Like it's a flavorless
Yeah.
thing.
It's like
But when
cream
you
of
add-
wheat.
Yeah, but when you add a little bit of salt,
cream of
little
wheat.
pepper, little butter, and a little dab of hot sauce, cancel Christmas.
Or like a lot of butter.
Oh yeah,
a little salt,
you put
a
half a
little
stick of
pepper.
butter in there. Because
Yeah,
money.
and get it popping.
Oh, that's the best.
And
Stick
you
of butter
could put-
makes anything delicious.
You could put cheese in yours, Abdul, and it's really lit.
Yeah, I'm not mad at cheese. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sugar, I'm mad at. Cheese,
I'm
mad
gonna
at.
have to
Sugar,
find
I
a
mean,
place.
it depends on which way you want to go with it. Some people,
Yeah.
you know,
Listen,
depends if you
that's why
want
I
that
put sugar
sweet
in my
or
cereal.
savory breakfast.
Yeah.
So I mean,
Who has the best grits in DC?
I don't know if anybody.
Florida
has
Avenue
grits.
Grill.
I mean, I feel like when you're eating grits, you're not really making the best decision, anyways. So
You're not gonna eat them
you
in
probably
public.
like any,
But if I'm
any
gonna
diner,
try it for the first time,
I
where
would
do
just
need
go to the diner, any diner, and just be like,
Unconventional diner.
yeah, get you some
Unconventional
cheddar
diner
grits.
has good grits.
Wait, where's that? Unconventional.
on,
on
Is that the
9th
one
Street?
9th Street by the
Yeah,
convention center?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
you got to
Okay.
wear the Travis Lowe's and drive a Range Rover,
yeah.
which you have
Yeah.
both, so you good.
You know what I'm saying?
Pull
Yeah.
out the Android and the iPad.
I got
IBM
I got the Travis Lowe's and a Honda Accord.
You got
That's close enough.
Who has an
2016 Honda
That's
Accord.
close enough.
Yeah.
So they're
Okay.
episode 133.
So Kellogg's, shout out to Kellogg's workers.
Shout out to Kellogg's.
Hang in there, fellas.
So do you keep going with the same bowl of milk, or you throw that shit out when you're done with the cereal?
What do you mean by that? Like,
Like if you pour cereal in your bowl
okay.
and put milk in it, when the cereal's gone.
All right, so I'm gonna
if there's
do the
milk
real-
left, you drink that shit, or you pour
I
more
definitely
cereal in?
drink it.
Oh, I throw that shit out.
You
That's a
do?
wrap. Yep, that's a wrap.
Oh, listen. I'm gonna tell you
fresh,
the real.
fresh bowl of milk every bowl.
I'm gonna give you guys the real psycho shit about me, which
You drink that sugar water milk.
I do. But even before that, the one thing I've noticed by like all my family who's here in America, and they all used to make fun of me and think I was really weird. I poured the milk in the bowl first.
Oh, and the cereal floats around on top.
Well, I poured the milk in the bowl first. I add the sugar. I
Oh.
stir it because the milk is cold.
You whip
Then
that shit so the sugar ain't.
once the sugar
granulated.
gets the milk gets kind of sugary, then I dump the cereal on top of it.
Okay. You got your little.
I got a system. I got a
yeah.
system. I
Yeah.
normally my times of cereal that I eat it is normally around 3 o'clock.
See,
in the
I
morning.
minimize the milk. So I used to just put the cereal and then put like just enough milk. And
Yeah,
If you need more milk, just put a little bit more milk in there.
yeah. No, I mean, if I need to add more cereal, I do. If there's still milk left over, I can do that too.
Yeah.
But most
You
of the
should try.
time,
You should try Frosted Flakes.
No, I've had Frosted Flakes.
And you still
I've
put
had
more
it.
sugar in there.
Well, it's something different about it.
Yeah.
Like at least I know the sugar. I got the organic sugar. Dog.
Okay.
I'll put that on.
Get
in
you
my
some
milk.
Get you some fake cornflakes at Whole Foods. They got the organic sugar on them too.
They got, you mean because they're healthier? The cornflakes is healthier there.
or just like whatever brand it is.
Okay.
Episode 133. What's a podcast? Don't eat cereal. I'm telling you, you'll be
Cereal is
you'll be just
amazing.
fine. Just found out real quick. This is just obviously we're going to talk about sneakers a bit later, but
Cheat code.
the newest Salehi Bembury New Balance is released on October 22nd.
Okay.
So just
Does
be
it
on
say
the
what
lookout
color?
for them.
Just the all gray, or they got a bunch of colors coming out.
You talking about the whistleblowers?
The whistleblowers, yeah, for sure. The white ones are decent. I like the hat.
I can't fuck with it.
What are you looking at? What website are you looking at, or page are you looking at?
Hypebeast. Hypebeast
Okay,
has the entire collection. But we'll talk about that later. But just October 22nd.
All right.
Is when the whole collection drops, including the sneakers. So, you know what I mean? The shoes are $150. Accessories, $30. Let me get the hat. The hat's fire. But basically, you know, with the way the world's moving, obviously, particularly in 2020, we saw a lot of just Black Lives Matter, Black people this, in charge of companies, making playlists, and getting jobs, et cetera, et cetera. So there was a big story that came about some beach, like an actual beachfront in California that was owned by a Black couple. It was a Black community, and they basically were run out of town by
the Ku Klux Klan.
The Klan, the actual Klan ran them, and this is Southern California, right?
Manhattan Beach, Bruce's Beach.
Which I hear Manhattan. Is it Manhattan Beach or is it Laguna Beach? That's a little Trumpy though. One of them's.
I think a lot of that shit is Trumpy.
Some of those beaches are a little Trumpy.
I think they're both very rich areas, and which probably means they're real super Trumpy.
They're Trumpy.
Yeah.
So basically, there's a beachfront property in Manhattan Beach. It's worth $75 million. You said it's called Bruce Beach.
Bruce's Beach. It looks apparently the couple bought it in 1912. They paid about $1,200 for it. Bought it. Beachfront property. They opened it up as a resort to Black families and Black people. Ku Klux Klan came in, ran them out, and basically later on, after the Klan did that, the city snatched it away from the couple as part of eminent domain. And I think recently they have one great grandson who's still alive, and he somehow fought to get it back. And today, that piece of property was awarded back to that great grandson. I forget his name, man. I think it was Andre Bruce or something like that. But that property is now worth $75 million.
Good for him.
Good.
Created a legacy for his family again.
That's what everybody was saying on the news. The Black senator or he's a representative in California, or something like that. He was talking about generational wealth and how white people have been able to hand shit down to their kids generation after generation.
Almost the same way they were given land. Yes. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And because this couple, the Bruce couple in 1912 or something like that, was Black. They had their property snatched away from them by white people. America just does a bunch of fucked up shit, man. And you know, while they're giving this shit back to the rightful owners, it's still like fucked up that couple did not get to enjoy something that they had spent their hard-earned money on. You know what I mean?
Well, let's be honest. It's not just the couple. It's like Black people.
The generations in between.
No, not even missed out on it. But everybody Black in Southern California didn't get a chance to. And then maybe the Hispanics wanted to do it because they get word that there's a safe place for Black people to go to the beach. Yeah. Let's share it with our Hispanic homies. Let's share it with our indigenous people homies. And we can also share it with white homies if they want to act right too. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm reading the article too. The governor signed it into law. Gavin Newsom. And so today they unanimously voted to begin the transfer of land back to...
Do people live on that land and they're taking their houses away from them, or what?
It doesn't seem like it. It seems like it's literally beachfront property.
I watched it. It looked like the pier, like the news report that came out. They just kept on showing the pier on that beach, which looks like
so he owns the land, but
owns that. Yeah, but
is there like a fucking like stipulation to it? Like, well, you can't.
LA County is
you can't ever build on this land.
It does. I don't know. LA County apparently is going to have to rent that property from this kid now.
So basically, the family has a 3-part demand. One was the restoration of the land. The other was restitution for the loss of revenue from our businesses that they forced us to close for 97 years, and punitive damages for the Manhattan Beach City Council and what they called constable at the time, or the local police department for working in collusion with the KKK and racists in that community to disenfranchise our people.
They're about to get that bag.
They should.
Well, no, I'm just saying, and they about to, like, once like the judge agrees to give you one, like, how could you not give them all that? You know what I mean?
I mean, again, like, this is a beautiful watershed moment. The thing about it, though, is California already is, to me, a very liberal place.
Mm-hmm.
You have to do this in the South.
Yeah, South Carolina, Atlanta,
Georgia.
Yeah.
Louisiana, all these places,
Kentucky, all these places
where this happened time and time again. It took, what was that show that was on HBO, The Watchmen?
Mm-hmm.
It took The Watchmen for millions of people just to find out about Rosewood. That's crazy.
Yeah.
What was that? That was the Oklahoma?
Yeah, Oklahoma.
Yeah.
It took
the Black Wall Street.
Black Wall Street. It took. I'm sorry, Black Wall Street. It took a TV show that they then decided not to re-air.
Of course they did.
For millions of people to realize, like, this is what happened.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Why would they not want to do that? You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, it's a watershed moment, and you hope that it can be doubled down in many other places, but. My hope, and, as Black people, we just kind of were happy when things happen, but we never get too excited because it's always something else that's about to either happen or come through. You know what I'm saying? Like, George Floyd, you know what I'm saying? People were super happy about George Floyd, and we were all nervous when they announced the verdict.
Yeah.
Like, everybody knew homie was guilty, but just in case. You know what I'm saying? And then come to find out, they had a skateboarder in New York vandalized the bust of him. There's a bronze bust of him. I believe it's in Union Square. And
they got video of him doing it too.
Wait, he defamed what?
Like defaced a statue.
A statue of George Floyd.
He like threw like paint on it. Like skated off.
Silver
but he wasn't a skateboarder. He was like
skater.
riding a fucking longboard. Like he wasn't a skater. They're trying to like it was a skateboarder. It was like some corny white dude on a longboard.
Yeah, they're gonna find that dude though for sure.
Yeah.
You gotta get fucked up.
So I mean, obviously, we're super happy that these people got the money back, and and hopefully they're able to, they bought the land, a plot of land, for $1,000 in 1912.
That's incredible.
Crazy. You know what I'm saying? And just the Klan as a force just needs to be eliminated. Like everything.
The Klan needs to go away, man.
I know it takes on a different.
All members of the Klan should be killed.
I mean, I'm with that.
Injected with COVID. Send them to
take,
Portugal.
That takes too long.
Send them to Portugal. Yo, Portugal is dope.
Exile them to Portugal.
COVID takes too long. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's get it.
What if we just send them somewhere?
Just execute them, yo. Just like
execute
put them motherfuckers up against the wall, and just knock them down.
That's another,
or like hang them all.
I'm moving into I'm really finding my lane with writing the script, the Black movie about nothing, right? Mm-hmm. So now I'm starting to think of another script, right?
Okay.
And I want a script where like Black people fight back and kind of win. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm still developing that. Like
Irv Gotti's already doing that.
Nah, Irv Gotti, he don't got the knowledge like I do. You know what I'm saying? So, like, boom, right? You're like in some southern town, and like, they accuse like, your son of doing something crazy, right?
Yeah.
And like, the Klan shows up at their house. These are like real events that happen with like
everybody in the movies, like Django.
Right? Yeah, but then boom, there's 170 niggas come out of nowhere and just
start
kill
blasting.
Bam, get them all.
Yeah, kill everybody. Oh man, that would be the best movie ever.
And then like we're walking, and then as we're walking down the street, like white people just start to like disappear in the air because their great grandpa died or something. You know what I'm saying? Like
they never existed.
They never existed.
Yeah.
Boom, they never existed. Yeah, I just like I really.
That's a great script.
I just want to see it win. I'm gonna feel bad for our homie though. His wife might just disappear out of thin air. That would be sad.
Who's our homie?
We don't gotta say his name.
Oh, okay.
Avid listener and
avid listener.
Avid listener and somebody in the comments.
He said his wife might have a sister for you, Rome.
Oh, that's a fact. That's a fact.
She lives in Hawaii. I mean, listen.
I'm cool. I have no part to that conversation.
Listen, next time you play in Hawaii, who knows?
I've never been. I don't even want to go to Hawaii. I did.
Well, maybe she'll come to DC.
Leave me alone. Yeah. That's how I feel.
Let's go. We gotta hook Jerome up with somebody. Man.
Pause to everything you saying, bro.
When I'm DJing, leave me alone. Let me give you more clarity.
We gotta hook Rome up with a listener. That's gonna be a good segment for the show.
That's
gonna be the Patreon episode.
Yeah.
When we hook you up with a joint, a listener, and then we like follow you on the first date.
No.
Abdul's gonna be the Uber driver.
That's that'll be fucking amazing. I'll drive you I'll even put on a uniform.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
I'll have on the fucking silly.
He's gonna be low key interviewing for his part at the Darling Nikki trailer. Yeah. Being your Uber driver on your date with the Patreon.
That's the Patreon episode right there, man. I'm telling you.
Let's go.
$50. If
you live in DC and you want to go on a date,
you know what?
Jerome
you don't have to live in DC. Actually, it's better if you don't live in DC, but you're willing to come to DC for one night.
Yeah, hit the Patreon.
And then you go away and go live your. If you're married and you just want to come and have a little something with Jerome in DC, feel free to do that.
Yeah.
Then go back to your reality, and he'll go back to his. But we will have you on camera.
Abdul will pick you up from the airport as your Uber driver.
I'll pick you up from Union Station.
Listen, man, I don't know nothing about any of this.
That'll be the Patreon episode. I'm telling you, $100 minimum to join.
Yeah,
my movie is not going to celebrate, the love of this union. My movie is about black people getting even.
Yo, what if she's black?
What if she's black?
I mean, then she's black. But nevertheless, you know what I'm saying? All I'm here to do is get my movie, because my first movie is.
Yo, there has to be romance in every movie, dog.
Yeah.
Nah, some of the best movies have no romance in them.
Like what?
I don't know. I don't watch movies, so y'all tell me.
There you go. So what's up? So just give me one of the best movies that ain't no like.
Yeah, Django.
I never seen Django.
He probably got it popping, and he was definitely.
He did.
Look, the D is silent. All right.
Hey, yo.
Pause.
Hey yo.
I don't watch movies. Y'all tell me.
Yeah.
I don't. They all have some sort of romantic.
There's some kind of twist in there.
Yeah. Don't worry about it. We'll set it up, Rome.
Yeah.
What's it? I really don't. I just think about that. Like, I really don't watch movies.
Ladies, hit up the What's a Podcast IG DM. DM us.
No, do.
Please do. We have our.
Or hit up DJ Jerome Baker III.
Nah, don't hit him. Hit us.
Because you already know.
Hit the What's a Podcast IG.
Hit the podcast.
Account.
We'll make it happen.
We'll make it happen. Yeah. Listen, that's what's gonna happen, man. That's the Patreon episode, and shout out to the Bruce family, man. We're really happy and excited. Y'all got what was rightfully yours.
Hell yeah,
absolutely. What's the podcast episode 133? We are moving and grooving. Obviously, Verzuz is a very popular point of conversation nowadays, and
who's
October 17th, which is approximately 12 days from today, we're recording. They've got KRS One versus Big Daddy Kane.
Oh, that's going to be easy.
Big Daddy Kane all day long.
Big Daddy Kane.
One.
What?
Really?
Y'all are bugging.
Nah. KRS can't hang.
Okay, so it depends on how old the crowd and the list of people tuned in are. Because it could be because I feel like more people know KRS One hits than Big Daddy Kane hits, but
I don't think that's necessarily true. I think what's going to be the chief deciding factor is going to be the performance each person puts on.
I mean,
KRS One puts on a good show.
Not like Big Daddy Kane.
Not like Big Daddy Kane.
Yeah, smooth out.
Y'all are bugging.
Nah, you bugging.
I prefer.
I've seen both of them live
Kane's
before.
Performance over KRS. I've never seen KRS One live, but I've seen
live.
videos of him performing live.
KRS live is a monster.
Yeah,
but that was 30 years ago, though.
No, he's a monster. Yeah, I don't know about
to this day.
I saw him like 30 years ago, maybe
He's a monster with the performance, and I just think that you got to remember, Kane wasn't really making anything in the mid 90s.
He wasn't making that. That's what I'm saying. So it depends on who's in the room.
KRS was still making joints.
I don't think KRS is.
No, Return to the Boom Bap, Sound of the Police.
Yeah.
What's the one hit? Step Into the World.
Yeah.
Step Into all those were 94, 95.
That's what I'm saying. So those 4 songs will win the whole Verzuz for him.
Exactly.
But just those 4 songs.
No, because Love's Gonna Get You. That's gonna kill.
Yeah, I know, but not everybody's
what his cheat code is gonna be?
Huh?
If he gets D-Nice to DJ for him. And do
they both should.
Shit. Yeah.
They both should. The BDP stuff is the ace in the hole.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, but I don't think they can do it at I hope they don't
But
do that.
That being said, if KRS has D Nice, K needs to get J out there. Ooh.
MCs act like they don't know. Black Cop.
Come on.
Out of here.
No, but I'm saying all songs I love, but people aren't gonna know those songs. Like it depends on who's in the building. Like people didn't even know any of Fat Joe's songs, and he's like,
I know. That's what I'm saying. They need to stop believing like the online hype. Like Fat Joe sold it. You know what I'm saying?
Not everybody needs the Garden. Yeah,
they need to do it at like on some random street corner in New York. Yeah, like you don't got to just do it on like.
They're actually doing it. I think at the Nets place, right?
At Barclays.
I'm just saying, but yeah, it's like they turn it. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean it's become a huge thing now. It's
not I don't think that many people want to see KRS win a Big Daddy Kane battle.
Yeah, I think you're right.
They could do that shit at like 9:30 club and it'd be popping.
But I think they're doing like shows beforehand. I think Supercat is also performing like beforehand. He's just doing his own show. It's going to be part of like a whole.
I mean, I'd rather see Supercat perform live
is fucking crazy,
and
man.
bounce when fucking Big Daddy Kane and
KRS One. Supercat is sick with it.
Yeah.
I was telling Ugly Mike from the shop today about special ed.
Yep.
And his face just went crazy. And I was like, you don't know who special ed is? He's like, nah. I'm like, what the fuck? Why are you making that face? He's like, I keep on thinking about special education kids from high school.
He's stupid. They're too young. They're too young.
He's too young. He's 21, 20
He's
years old.
He's not too young. He's just,
he's young. He's 20 years old. There's no way he should know who fucking special ed
He's too young for special ed, yeah. Special ed's like older than his parents.
Bro,
I still remember when special ed came to DC and performed at the Puma store. When those MTV Puma Clydes came out. Remember that?
I hate those.
I like those.
Abdul had them joints and a t-shirt.
Yeah, I went to that Puma. I went to that party at the Puma store.
He got three pairs.
I got every one of them.
When was there?
Puma store turned into the Adidas store?
Nah, it's turned into the Diesel store.
Diesel.
Oh no, something like that.
When was the last good sneaker party in DC? I remember there was one at Avenue.
My favorite one.
Like sneaker, what is like define sneaker party?
Like sneaker release party. Like in New York, they always have like cool sneaker release parties, and
there was one that Mitch and DT Nation had, which at an empty warehouse, which is now on 14th Street. There's that furniture store.
Yeah.
Well, on that upstairs, it was completely empty, and he had put up a skate ramp in there, and it was fire. Actually, he had
West Elm,
yeah.
But what shoe release was that for?
It wasn't a release. It was just a sneaker party.
What's a sneaker party if there's no shoe release?
It was. They
like
had,
don't step
they
on
had
my
like
shoes
and
everybody wear
small
heat.
exhibition of sneakers there. They had a bunch of kids skating. They had like some art. It was dope.
So it was like a lifestyle party.
Yeah, but it was like where your favorite.
I think Jerome's talking about like an actual sneaker release party, like how A-Life does their shit, or like.
Well, like let's say you have like a signature athlete in your town, right? Or like a really like, let's say they have like a new pair of Jordans is coming out, and Nike wants to throw a party celebrating the new. You know
I mean, the only thing we've ever had in DC has been Commonwealth. Commonwealth has had a party for like each one of the Asics releases. Like nobody else has ever done it.
Ducky never threw a party for any of his shoe releases.
No.
The museum. Did they throw a party for
didn't have a party.
Not here. They get it popping in Vegas and shit, probably.
Yo, their gram is crazy.
Muhammad's getting it popping. I don't know where he is, but he's getting it popping.
Shout out to Muhammad. Shout out to the museum family.
Yeah, for sure. But I feel like that. I feel like.
Did they have like a Wale Nike boots release party?
There was once. There was something at Avenue before.
That was Sneaker
I think we all went to that.
Sneaker Pimps.
Was it Sneaker Pimps?
Yeah, that was Sneaker Pimps. Yeah.
That was a good party.
Yeah,
that
was a Sneaker Pimps. And actually, I think our guy Ian from Sweet Nation used to do stuff. He had some shit at iBar. And that was for the release of the 2006, the World Cup Air Forces. Remember that?
World Cup.
And they had the USA Air Forces. They were all patent leather. They had a Portugal.
Air Force One?
Yeah, Air Force One. Korea had an Air Force One.
Oh, yep.
US, Brazil. Portugal, Brazil. And there was some sort of like party to... for that sort of release, and I don't really remember all the details.
I mean,
but
the other parties was
at iBar.
The Joe Freshgood party at somewhere.
And that wasn't a party though.
It wasn't a sneaker release party.
No, there was no party. It was just a release.
Okay.
We're in the middle of COVID.
Die Stars Monday DC Shoes release party.
No.
I mean, I don't know. I guess
nobody's had a party other than
define party when people are like lined up outside for 3 hours.
And it's a little get together. They got a little bar set up.
I don't think nobody's ever done that
other than Commonwealth.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, we need to do that, guys.
That needs to come back, man. I think
sneaker parties are cool. Like you get community, fun. You get people talking. They get a little sauced up. Good DJ on the set. Like we had a sneaker. We had a release for the.
Lit.
Super lit. We had a release for the All Gone book in the snow.
Yes, that was Snowmageddon. 2009.
Yo, them Commonwealth in-store parties we used to get lit.
Pop J-Biz was the
bartender. It get lit.
Give J-Biz $20, you be rocking all night long.
My wife and I walked over to that Snowmageddon party for the All Gone joint.
Snowmageddon was incredible.
You walked from your crib to Commonwealth?
Yeah.
Okay, wow.
I lived in Shaw at the time.
Oh, I was gonna say, it's probably actually equal distance at the end of the day.
Nah, Shaw was a lot closer.
Tom and I DJ. It was me, Tom, and Steve DJ that party.
Yeah, that shit was fun, man.
We tried to go to Marvin after. Well, we did go to Marvin.
We ended up going to L'Oreal Plaza and get some food after, and then walk back home. Nah, good times, man. No kids, no nothing. Like motherfuckers we just did whatever the fuck we wanted.
Was just out here back then, man. Oh my god.
Yeah.
But shout out to
that was a good time.
KRS One's gonna win. So
Big Daddy Kane. I'm gonna go for Big Daddy Kane.
I'm on Big Daddy Kane too.
And mind you, we'll record again before, so we'll have it. But the highlight of the week, the duel of the week, the real Verzuz is not KRS One and Big Daddy Kane.
Who is it?
The real Verzuz is Dr. Umar versus Mike Tyson.
Oh my God.
I like Umar's energy. He's gonna get a lung collapsed, but I like his.
It's never gonna happen. Give some background as to what happened. So Freddie Gibbs was on Mike Tyson's podcast, right?
Tyson has a podcast.
That was a good podcast too.
Hot Boxing with Mike Tyson. I was gonna watch it tomorrow actually, but Hot Boxing with Mike Tyson, and they were talking about white women, something about that. And Freddie Gibbs says, "Man, Dr. Umar is not going to like us.
He's going to be mad at us. He's going to be mad at us
for talking about white women." And he's like, "Why? He doesn't like white people. He has hate in his heart."
No, Mike Tyson was like, "Who the fuck is Dr. Umar?"
Right. Yeah. And then he was like, "He doesn't have hate in his heart. He's not cool if he has hate in his heart, et cetera, et cetera." And Freddie Gibbs is like, I mean, he's got some cool ideas. Like Freddie Gibbs is actually trying to speak to Umar.
Freddie Gibbs tried to like reel it in a little bit, like
a little bit,
yeah.
And Umar then gets on live, but first of all, he calls him Freddie Gribbs, right? That was the first thing he said about him. He said,
mind you, we all thought Dr. Umar was married to white women.
We did. He's like, this coonish behavior, et cetera, et cetera. And then he's like, yo, I want the Prince of Pan-Africanism wants to go 5 rounds with Mike Tyson.
He's gonna die.
Mike Tyson, and then I saw and then Freddie Gibbs reposted the video and was like, Umar's gonna die for that school, which he definitely is. Like, he would get killed. He couldn't go 1 round with Mike Tyson.
Is it a real school? Does he have students?
In his mind, it is. I mean, I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah. I'm not speaking.
Well, I didn't even know he's trying to open up a school. What is that?
He has a school.
Everything that he speaks about is for the school. When you see him talk about donations,
yes,
it's like a school.
I thought it was for him.
No, it's like a school to
try it as kept. It probably is all for him.
It's a school to re-educate the black youth of Philadelphia, and I believe it's focused on the boys because they're trying to. Because there's a large population of black people who feel like black men are being sort of feminized. They're being demasculinized.
I've heard that conversation.
A lot of people who believe that.
Yeah.
And so he wants to bring back masculine energy, to the black community. And if he feels like he wants to get it done through his school. And
he don't want no smoke with Mike Tyson.
Anytime I don't think they're actually too different from each other, honestly. Yeah. I just think that I just don't think
Mike Tyson has ever heard of a Dr. Umar.
Right. And I think Umar needs to just go on Tyson's show and explain his.
Yeah. I think in the end, Mike Tyson might start siding with Umar a little.
He might. Yeah, he might. Yeah. They're not that far. They're not that different from each other. You know what I mean?
They're really not.
But nevertheless, it's just it would be incredible. It would be incredible Friday night, Saturday night pay-per-view energy.
I would pay for that.
I would love to see it.
I would pay for it, especially if all proceeds from that go to Dr. Omar School or something like that.
I think Tyson would do that though.
Yeah,
I think Tyson would allow.
Yeah.
Tyson would kill him though. There's
he don't
no
want
way
smoke. He don't want
Omar
smoke.
is out of shape.
It would
fat.
take him.
He talked about his size. Pause.
He did.
I mean, he's a big dude, but he's tall. It does not fucking matter. Tyson will fucking eat him up.
It would take him a year to train to hang for a minute. And you know what I'm saying?
He might as well just go ahead and jump in there now.
Basically. So episode 133, let us know in the comments how you feel about Umar versus Mike Tyson.
Yeah, let us know. Let us know who you got.
Who your money's
and
on.
let us know who you got. KRS versus
Big Daddy Kane.
I'm getting into sports betting too, so I'm down to put a little money on it. You know what I'm saying?
Are you?
I'm doing the knowledge. You know,
Who you putting your money on, Umar?
I just looked up not FanDuel, parlay betting. So I just looked up.
Oh, you're doing it online?
FanDuel, yeah. Some of this stuff is like, I see how people get.
You just got to set up an account.
I see how people get very
sucked into it
because they make sometimes you just bet like I'll put $5 on this team to win, and if you win another $12, you're like, oh, I'm up $12. You know what I mean? So then you start betting on like who's going to win the first half, who's going to win the first quarter, who's going to make the first point, who's going to do this.
Bet on everything.
That's
what makes it so exciting.
It's so scary. That's why for me, Atlantic City and Vegas are no fun because I don't want to get caught up in that world of betting. Like I don't want to owe people money. If we've been in Atlantic City,
you won't owe them money. You just be broke as a motherfucker.
That's what I'm saying. I don't want to be like, man, like I lost $20 and was just like, I'm done.
Yeah,
that's all it took was for me to lose $20. So
I don't like losing money like that. I remember I lost a whole bunch of money in Puerto Rico on one hand.
Ooh,
and oh my God, I still get nightmares about that.
Episode
that was the last time I gambled, and that was like 2004.
Episode 133 was the podcast. Yeah. So basically, Abdul pretty much broke the internet and set the tone for these Patta Air Max 1s.
Oof.
I forwarded to Abdul today, my man Chase B, who's super on the list as well. Obviously,
yes, he is the list.
He is the list.
Yeah, he got a pair.
He got his Pattas today.
Oof.
So I forwarded that to Abdul, and I was like, I might need these.
They're looking real.
These. They're looking real. They're looking real serious out here.
Real wavy.
Yeah. I like. They're not going too crazy with them. They're not doing a whole lot, but.
Yeah.
Shout out to Patta. You know what I mean? That
black owned.
Is there multiple colors or is it just one?
Yeah, I mean, I'm hearing rumors about there being 4 colors. There's another color that's already out, the blue colorway.
The OG colorway?
No, have you guys seen this? Oh my God! Wait a minute.
If you pull out the actual sneaker, this episode's over.
No. I wish that was the case.
They're on the way though.
This is just a picture of. See that, bro?
Oh, I see.
Yep, I saw
it.
those. I saw those.
This color looks crazy. But regardless, the orange pair that's coming out on October 8th, dropping at Patta, as well as, I believe, the Sneakers app. And then there's apparently talks or rumors about select retailers getting them the week after on the 15th, which I need 3 pairs of these.
3 more.
And I need those. But listen, we got to get the bot boys in here. We already got a friend of the show. I'm not going to say his name, but both of you know who I'm talking about. He got the bot on deck, man. I already talked to him. I was like, yo, fire up the bot. He's like, I'm already on it. So I think y'all need to message him and let him know we need a 11 and another 9.
That's my man?
Yeah. Our guy.
We make it happen.
Yeah. So I unfortunately I don't think I have any more pull at Patta, so I just got to try to get something off the bots or from some other retailer. And my man,
Soul Priorities,
or from Soul Priorities, of course. But I already hollered at my man. He's not getting them. His shop is not getting them. So I don't know what retailers are going to be getting them, but I think you need these, man. Rome, I can already see you in these.
I would love to have them. You know what I'm saying? That's why I hit you today. I'm like, I see them starting to circulate. It says that they potentially are going to drop on October 8th on sneakers.
Yeah.
So I don't see a lot of people going crazy for these on sneakers. Like,
no, I think they're going to sell out.
Of course they're going to sell out, but I don't think the hype around them is like some of the other sneakers we see. So we'll see what goes down. You know what I'm saying? We'll see what happens.
Come on the show, please.
Yeah, talk to us. It's like 6 a.m. over there right now. Peace.
Nah, at some point you got to come on the show, bro.
There is a rumor of the Iowa Dunk dropping on October 14th.
The low.
Oof. I need that.
I need that
one.
The low is way better than the high.
I mean, the high's held down for over a year now, almost.
Nah,
right? but that low though.
I used to love highs so much more, and something changed.
The low's better, yeah.
Maybe it's how I dress or something like that. The lows just seem to go better with my whole ensemble.
Those lows are going to be perfect for the fall.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh my God,
we need those lows.
Goodness.
2 pairs each.
2 pairs each.
I think that's going to be something we're going to be able to get. I think. Let's call the sponsors and let them know we're all interested in this.
Now this next one, I think we should be able to get this now.
We should be on the list.
Current location is the Georgetown. The Georgetown Dunk is also rumored to drop on October 15th.
Yeah.
So we're looking at the 8th, the 5th, 14th, and 15th for very sought after dunks. I mean, it's got to be more than sneakers at this point, people. We've got to start looking around and just really shoring up these plugs. Pause. Because this will be hurtful. This will hurt my holiday season if we don't score on all of these.
Yeah, we got to get all of these. I mean, that Georgetown Dunk looks good, man.
Yeah,
and we're from here. Yeah. It's only right that we get this shoe.
Absolutely.
We'll see how much
Georgetown Dunk for sure. Iowa Dunk just because that thing is just wonderful. And the 4 pair of Patta, if I get 2 colorways of those, shout out to Cousin B. He's a very big Air Max 1 fan as well. So
shout out to Cousin B.
So Cousin B.
If you get 1 pair of those,
I think we'll be able to do it, depending on what the colorways are hitting for and what stores get them. I think we'll be okay.
Yeah, I'm hearing that 2 of the colorways are going to be a little bit more widely available. Like a few more stores are going to get them.
Like the orange ones or no?
Not the orange ones.
Okay.
I think there's some of the other colors are going to be a little bit more widely available.
Is there a maroon color? Did I see that?
I think that might have been a Photoshop.
Or like the OG, like gray, white, and navy blue and red.
I never saw that.
Like the original Air Max 1 color?
No.
Man, that maroon had to be excited, but it's okay. We'll be all right.
Yeah. There's a whole bunch of Photoshop colors going around. Like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. But either way, all of these coming out are fire. I'm a big fan of dunks. The Iowa dunk lows, necessary. Georgetown dunk lows, we need those. Patta Air Maxes, of course. 3 or 4 pairs, necessary.
At this point, we are going to say, what is Abdul watching?
Ah, man. So the last few weeks, I haven't been giving y'all a lot of TV updates because I was finishing up Billions. I got done with Billions, and I moved on to what everybody in the whole world is talking about right now. Squid Games. Jerome, you watch Squid Games? Eddie, you haven't seen it, have you?
But
I haven't seen it.
I definitely have seen the hype. I've seen the memes. I've seen everything.
Yeah.
Do you follow Supreme Dreams?
Nah, who's that?
He's the black dude from Texas that goes viral like every time he posts.
Nah.
I'll send you his Instagram. When you see it, you'll be like, oh, I follow this kid. You'll know when you see it, though.
Okay. Squid Games, man. Our guy, Katone, sent that recommendation over to me a few weeks ago. He's like, you got to watch this. You got to watch this. The first episode, I'll be honest, I was like, yo, this shit is a little bit slow. And you know what? I almost gave up on it, but I didn't want to seem like the one dude who's an idiot. Like, everybody's telling me about how great of a show it is and it's so smart and so well done and blah, 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 blah. And I was just like, fuck, what I look like if I'm the one dude who's like, yo, this shit is not, it's kind of eh. But anyway, I stuck with it, and sure enough, the show did get better. Second, third episode it was on. So 9 episodes later, the first season is done. I don't know if I should talk a lot more about it, but it's a whole bunch of how do you describe what was happening there in Squid Games? It was a whole bunch of like these crazy games that rich people were putting on, and people were dying. So if you lose, you die, whatever. But they were all based on games that you played when you were a kid, like red light, green light. But if you lost, essentially, you're fucking dead. But whoever won got like 46 billion won, which is like the South Korean currency. Anyway, so the story's about that. I watched that. I finished the whole thing. So pretty good. If you can, go check it out if you haven't already. I'm back on Raising Kanan. I'm fully caught up. The first season. Incredible, incredible, incredible show. 10 episodes in. I'm all caught up. I think there are only 10 episodes in this season. So I'm done with the first season, and I think you should go watch it. If you don't know what Raising Kanan is, it's a spin-off of 50 Cent's show Power. The prequel to Power, pretty much showing 50 Cent's character Kanan as he was a kid growing up in Southside Jamaica, Queens in the early 90s. And what else is on, man? Oh, the BMF show. Eddie, you been watching that?
Yeah.
How is it?
It's pretty good, man. It's picking up. The first episode was like not really my favorite, but like it's definitely starting to pick up. I'm into it now.
Okay.
I'm into it.
Yeah, I need to catch up on
it. It hasn't really unfolded that much shit yet. They're like
I think they were on like 2 episodes in, right?
Yeah, and they like started off when they're kids and stuff.
Yeah.
So it's just getting like the ball's starting to roll.
Yeah, I'm gonna start that again and catch up on those episodes. I still got a lot of TV to catch up on, man. Ted Lasso, the new season. I need to finish that off, which is on Apple TV. Succession started on HBO, but I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back to season 1, episode 1 of Succession, man, and just start from the real beginning, and watch everything all over again, and then catch up on the new season, which is out right now. Other than that, if you haven't seen Dave Chappelle's new stand-up on Netflix, it's called The Closer. I'm probably going to watch that.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah, it just came out like a day or two ago. But I'm probably going to watch that after we're done recording today.
I am too.
Yeah. So that's
I'm not going to watch it, but y'all let us know how it is next week. Or maybe let us know on Poison
You gotta go.
Starts.
You gotta watch Dave Chappelle, bro. It's a fucking genius.
I'm good.
And it's his last like.
Oh, this is the 5th one in the contract.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, no, I'm gonna watch it. He was already trending on Twitter about his comments about the baby. Listen, Dave Chappelle has always been a genius and always makes some excellent points. So I'm looking forward to see what he has to say on this special.
There was a J. Cole concert.
Yeah.
DC. Seems like a lot of
people. Did you go to that?
I had to work, no. So it looked like it was cracking. That was Monday night in DC.
Jay Slayer went to that shit.
Jay Slayer was there, yeah. Wale and J. Cole have a new song out.
Listen, I like it. I listened to the video. I watched the video today. The video's dope. I really like the song as well.
I don't know.
I like it.
I don't know.
I feel like Wale's back on his old shit. Like
I feel like
who do you think who had the better verse?
Oh, I didn't even I listened to the lyrics, but I was just so put off by the beat, honestly.
I really like the beat.
I mean, the beat is vibrant thing, right?
Yes, I really like
but
it.
I still
and
like
their rapping goes very well with it.
But I still like vibrant thing. Like I still
Of course
listen
you like
to
vibrant thing. Who wouldn't?
So I don't want.
You don't like a remake of vibrant thing.
I don't want
like
it remade. You know what I'm saying? Like,
is that like the official beat for the song?
Yeah,
yeah.
Like... So basically, Wale announced his new album for Lauren
October 23rd, right?
He's saying something like that. Yeah, he's saying that it's a Camp Lo like influenced album.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying? And so I'm like, well, if that's the case, bro, get Ski, who produced for Camp Lo, get him to make you some beats. You know what I'm saying? Like all the singles have been like remakes of other songs.
You know what I think might be
that's
his
not
formula?
inspired. What?
You know what? I really like this song. I know you're not feeling it, but if you go listen to it, he's rapping on it, and he's rapping along with the beat, which I think becomes a good formula for it to become a club smash. Because Vibrant Thing already on its own back in the day played in every club, right? You couldn't go out back then without hearing it out.
It still goes now though, right?
Vibrant Thing? I haven't heard it in the club in forever.
It goes early. It's a great song to play early.
Okay. So, but I'm saying what Wale is doing is bringing that sort of same feeling back. You already have a song that had a beat that was amazing back in its time. So if you bring that back, and he's kind of his raps are on point, and J. Cole is also on point, that might be a recipe for success.
Were you saying whose verse was better, Wale's or J. Cole's?
Yo, you know what? I didn't listen to it from that ear, but they were toe to toe. Wale might have had the edge on him, honestly.
Yo, you crazy?
Wait, have you heard the song?
No, but I don't have to hear the song to know that Wale will never out-rap J. Cole.
That's not true.
You definitely need to listen to the song, but I believe, and this is just me, right? If you're of a certain taste level, and if you listen to a certain kind of hip hop growing up, you'll feel how I felt. That's all I'm.
Yeah, like Wale.
I'm also going to say this:
have a better lyric than J. Cole.
Well, that's I never said anything about lyrics. I said who rhymed better on the song.
Oh, okay.
So that goes to who's flowing and riding the beat better. Yeah, it's a variety of things. I'm not talking about lyrics.
Yeah.
Maybe it could also have to do with lyrics, but mostly who sounded better on this fucking beat.
Yeah, I mean, Wale probably did. It's his song.
Yeah, but I mean, J. Cole's not gonna bring like a beat performance. You know what I'm saying?
No, he's not.
I'm sure,
but
he's gonna try to do his best.
You.
It's not, but you just need to listen to the song. Like,
I think you also should go check it out, man. Don't be surprised if you start hearing this in clubs. That's all I'm saying.
Wale. I mean,
I'm gonna play Vibrant Thing over and over again.
You're gonna like play a combination between this and Vibrant
protesting
Thing.
this, because because Vibrant Thing is a great song.
It is.
It's an amazing song. It's the reason why we have scantily clad women in videos for the past 20 years. That was the first video to do it.
Nah.
That's the first video to have scantily clad women in it.
To the level that they had it. To the level that they had it.
No way.
Come on.
What video?
No way.
What year did Vibrant Thing come out?
99.
Oh, come on, bro. Jay was already on a speedboat before that.
Yo.
Big Pimpin' don't count. Come on.
He was already in the speedboat. He was already in Trinidad.
Puffy was already a Carnival. Puffy was already a hot tub.
Big was already in a hot tub. Big.
Go watch Vibrant Thing again.
Nah.
The whole video is literally women wearing damn near nothing for the whole video.
Tell
me what video.
So was Big's videos. I mean,
not like this though.
Juicy was literally at a swimming pool.
Come on,
no bullshit.
No way. y'all. No.
Nothing but a G thing video was like the.
Come on.
Nothing but a G
they
thing
were
was
violating. Huh?
They were at a cookout.
Yes, but what were they doing at the cookout?
But watch Vibrant Thing. They're doing nothing. It's just women with no clothes on for the whole video.
I mean, I feel you. It's definitely more like artistic.
It's just black and white. It's not even artistic.
But it wasn't the first video with scantily clad women.
It's black and white, and it's women wearing nothing. And there's no reason for the whole video. There's no celebration of life. There's no baby. None of that crap that y'all talk about. It's literally women wearing nothing. Layla Arcieri.
I mean, nobody's mad at it. I'm just saying.
I'm not mad at it. I'm just saying.
It
wasn't the first one.
There was videos with more naked women way before
Two Live Crew had videos out, dog.
Come on, G.
I'm just saying.
Their videos were next level.
Too Short had videos out. Like, come on.
No, nothing crazy.
What?
Scantily clad
Two
women,
Live
dog.
Crew?
I grew up watching The Box. You should show every Too Short video. I promise you there was nothing that compares to Vibrant Thing. I promise you.
Rex and Effects Rump Shaker had more scantily clad video.
No, it did
Thong
not.
Song.
No bullshit.
Thong Song came out after.
Thong Song came out after 99?
After Vibrant Thing.
Maybe around the same time.
Maybe.
Yeah,
I think Thong Song was like 01 maybe or 2000.
We could fact check that later. Either way, you're right. It was definitely ahead of its time.
It was the one.
But It might have been your favorite one,
Nah,
but it wasn't the first one.
It was the
Big
turning
and Puff
point.
were doing it early. Jay was already doing it. He was in Trinidad
dog.
whining on girls.
That's we're just gonna because they had.
You say
point.
that's one song, but you're talking
but
about
what I'm
Vibrant
saying
thing.
was, but they're like we're going places to make it happen. When you watch Vibrant,
They were
Thing,
on the road, like literally in the middle
You
of
don't
the carnival.
fucking know. They
There's
could have shot
nothing but
Vibrant Thing in like Paris Fashion
They
Week.
shot it on a soundstage.
There's
It could have been
nothing but
anywhere.
Naked women in carnival, bro.
Yeah, but
And that was all on the video.
What I'm saying is they went to go find that versus Q-Tip was just like call up 30 girls. Let's go to a soundstage in LA.
No, they didn't go to
Boom.
find them. They were just there. Bro,
Yes, they
carnival,
were-
you don't need
no,
to go
I
anywhere.
just said-
It's
but I just
all
said,
yeah,
right
they
there.
went to carnival. I'm saying they went to a soundstage in LA. It's
And
completely
Q-Tip had
different.
a fucking audition. What's
Yeah,
the
he had
difference?
an audition. They had to
With no
pay.
audition.
He had to pay
Get
people
us-
to do that.
Get us a bunch of light skinned girls. Get some.
See,
Some,
that's problematic right there too. If they were
watch
all
the
light
video.
skinned, I don't remember. But were
His,
they all
pre-
light
yo,
skinned?
his preference is his preference, yo. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Watch
that's
the
on
video.
Him. That's on him. If he's paying for him,
If he's
they can
paying
look
for it,
what-
he's allowed to
they
have
can look
whatever he
they
chooses.
want. Yeah.
You're fucking
Violator
right.
was
That's
paying
true.
for it.
Okay.
Hold on one second. Hold on one second. You know what I'm saying? Episode 133.
Yeah.
We're just. I'm pulling up the video now to get a quick scan of it because I feel like they're
Not
doing
giving it its
nothing.
just due. I'm
Yeah.
gonna pull it
yeah.
up too.
Oh yeah. There's a lot of slow mo, a lot of cowboy like inspired outfits. Women, look at the video. People will have this in our Instagram story. Let us know how you feel about this.
Listen, I'm
particular
not taking
episode.
anything away from the video. I just am saying that
It's not the
there
first
was,
one with scantily
yeah,
clad women.
Yeah,
To this
there was
level,
already.
what I'm talking about. Though.
To
Yeah,
this, maybe to this like artistic level. Yeah, but
it's just slow mo, black and white. Like I said, I'm literally watching
yeah,
it
but
now.
that's artistic.
You're talking about like carnival and all that. I'm saying they flew.
That's
to
even
carnival.
better because they're real women. These are like models and stuff, like
Yeah.
actresses.
I mean, those are real women too, bro. You gotta stop being toxic.
I'm just saying
You say it, bro.
Yeah, but they get paid to be there.
they're getting paid to be there.
I don't know
Carnival is
nothing.
not like fake fun. That's they really getting it.
I
You
don't
can
know.
go to Carnival and really might pull up
You can
on one.
you
man.
can
Like,
pay you can pay at Carnival too. It just depends
That's a
on what
fact.
you like.
No, you're
You know
right.
what I'm saying? It
You're
is
right.
what it is.
I mean, he was throwing money off the float.
Okay. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Episode 133. What's a podcast? We are out of here. Shout out to my guy, always available. Hashtag Streetwear Eddie.
Peace, y'all.
Super Collector, aka Don't Charge Abdul.
We'll see y'all next week, man. For
DJ
real.
Jerome Baker III. Every Monday, Poisonous Darts, and we're out. Peace.